Well, happy Vlogmas day 20 on this snowy day. I am running late. But we have birthdays today. Today is Cindy Pope's birthday. So Cindy, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cindy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also, I wrote it down because I want to make sure I got it right, but I want to get through here without hitting anybody. It's a little slippery. Marianne Dunham. Marianne, I thought it was you, but I wasn't sure, but I wanted to make sure. It's Marianne's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marianne. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you both have a great, great birthday, but it's also Cindy Pope's 43rd anniversary, and you think after 43 years I would know who her significant other is, her hubby-dubby. Cindy, did you tell me and I forgot to put it in my calendar? It doesn't matter. It's still her 43rd anniversary. So, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you and have a happy, happy anniversary. Okay, I hate being late. I'm late for a very important date. I'm late. But there's no need to drive like a fool because it's slippery out. So I texted my elusive Kathy to let her know that I'm running a couple minutes behind. I'm only like 5 minutes behind, but 5 minutes is like, for me, an eternity. I do have my microphone on right here. I know people like it better when it's on my hat, but I forgot to put my hat on. So hopefully it's working fine. I got up this morning, took my shower. I was all ready. I put a load of laundry in. I put my watch on. Sometimes I forget to put my watch on. And then I thought, you know what? I have time to run to Kroger's real quick. Because Sunday, Edie, Kim, and Joan and I are doing our charcuterie board, however you say that. And I didn't have any of the ingredients. And like I said, it's snowing and it's supposed to get worse. All right, let's stop for the red light. The reason I'm stopping for the red light is because it's a red light, and I could have made it. Jeez. But anyway, day before yesterday, this 78-year-old woman was driving down the street, and she ran a red light and got hit by a tractor trailer. There was nothing left of her car. As soon as you saw the car, you knew that there wasn't a survivor. And I thought, just before Christmas. And it had to have been like I always joke, well, it's not a joke, I understand that, but I always joke that I went through a pink light, like when it's yellow and almost red, or it's red and it just turned yellow, you know what I mean. This one had to have been red because where she got hit, there's a lot of factories and a lot of semi-trailers go down that road after they pick up their loads and stuff like that. And I can't think that semi-trailer or semi-truck or whatever you call them had just started up from a green light. I think he was traveling along. The light turned green for him, and he never hit his brakes because it was a green light. He was not at fault, obviously. They determined that he wasn't at fault. And she just breezed right through it and ended her life. Ugh. So anyway, back to where, see, I didn't forget. I know. It's a Christmas miracle. Shut up, Sandy, or you're going to forget. I went to Kroger's to get the stuff for my charcuterie board that I have to film. And I really thought I'd get in and out really quick. Sandy, 5 days before Christmas. You thought you were going to go to a grocery store, one of the only ones in this area, and be in and out? You're so silly. So anyway, I got out of there in time. Not in time, but I planned I wanted to be out by a certain time, and I was like 3 minutes late by that. So I thought, well, that's only 3 minutes. And then I went to the post office. I did get some cards. I'll show you those in a little while. I did get a couple Christmas cards. And then I had a bag. It's cold outside. It's cold enough for snow. I'm going to let this guy out if he wants to get out. It's cold enough for snow, so it's cold. I could have kept my groceries in the car. And you're welcome. How hard is it to go? How hard is that? How hard is that? And you're even from another state, Colorado. In Michigan, we give this simple little wave, thank you. Ho, 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 Sandy, you're in the Christmas spirit. Any loser. So I went to the post office and I made myself a parking spot. That's who I am. I told you, I'm a rebel and I'll never be any good. So I made my own parking spot. I went in and got my mail. And then I had a refrigerator bag, but I couldn't fit all of the stuff in the refrigerator bag. It's in the trunk. And like I said, it's cold enough. It's like a refrigerator out here. But I don't feel right leaving it in for that long because we're probably going to be here about an hour and a half, 2 hours because we're meeting at noon and she doesn't have to be to work at 2. So it means she's not going to leave till about 1:45 to get to work. So we're just going to chit chat with the pilots. And so, anyway. So I went to the post office, went to Kroger's, brought my food home, put it in the refrigerator, and he was an impatient son of a... The light just turned green and he's honking at the person in front of him. I don't know what they do in Colorado, but here in Michigan, we flip you the bird. Don't honk. Anyway, I'm in a mood. I know. I'm in a silly mood. I slept really, really well last night. Made up for the night before when I didn't sleep. I have like off and on days like that. Sebastian's team got creamed. I don't know if you could really tell it because it was kind of hard with the camera didn't really do it justice. But Sebastian's team probably came up, their heads probably came up to the armpits of the opposing team. And the problem with Sebastian's team is they have a crappy coach, first off. He doesn't coach. He doesn't. And they all think they're superstars. And there's just, I would pull them out. They don't listen. I mean, when he does try to tell them something, they just don't listen. And the one kid I call, I know, I don't call it to his face because that's being a bully. But I say it to Danny, which is just as mean. But I mean, I'm not saying, I never said I was perfect. But there's this one kid I call Velcro. And so Danny says, why do you keep calling him Velcro? I says, count how many times he's got to stop and tie that shoe. That boy that just needs to have some shoes with Velcro because he doesn't know how to tie a shoe. And sure enough, in the one period he was out there, they had to call timeout 4 times so he could tie a shoe. The same shoe. Not a different shoe. The same shoe. So I call him Velcro. And then there's another kid that I call Traveler because every time he gets the ball, he gets called for traveling. So I call him Traveler because he's a traveler. But anyway, they lost 40-18. And they'd get the other team was really good. It kind of reminded me of Hoosiers. I don't know if anybody ever saw the movie Hoosiers. That Gene Hackman told his team that they had to pass the ball at least 5 times before they made a shot. Pass 5 times before you shoot. And it caused all the problems because everybody kept thinking that they should shoot because they're all superstars. And this is what this team did. They passed like 5-6 times before they actually shot. And made their shot every single time. And look at, I'm only 2 minutes late. See, I was worried. And they all try for a 3-pointer rather than give it to the guy that's right underneath. It's pathetic. It's really pathetic. And they never put their hands up. Not that it would have mattered because the other team was so much taller, so much bigger. So that it wouldn't have made a difference in the world. So they lost 40-18. But we'll continue on when I get back from my lunch visit with Kathy. So talk to you soon. Okay, I hate to be the curmudgeon, but they have to have a better system. They take care of the DoorDash and the Grubhub and the carryouts faster than the people that come inside to dine. I've been waiting 15 minutes for a half a sandwich and a cup of soup. To me, that's ridiculous. And all these people with DoorDash running in, and they stop everything, make their orders to get to them. I know they're making more money off of DoorDash, but I'm still a customer. I know. Bitter, bitter, bitter. Bitter, 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 Sandy. Bitter, bitter, bitter. There's the elusive Kathy.
Merry Christmas.
She had to go get my order because I was becoming a curmudgeon old lady.
Yes.
Tell her what we both think, because you're not as old as me.
I'm not as old as you.
But they should take care of the people here first.
Absolutely. People in front of you need to be served first before the drive-through or carry-out. It's just how it should be.
That's the way it should be. Tell everybody Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And this is what I got from Kathy. I got a couple of ornaments, a nice little sign, salt and pepper shakers, And a very nice ornament. Not very nice. Oh, I was going to open my cards. Let's open my cards real quick. Got that? Ooh, 2 cardinals. It said, wishing you peace and cheer throughout the holiday season. Regina and Phil Pinti, P-I-N-T-I. Sandy, enjoy your videos all year. Love seeing your family. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you very much. You too. I'll send you a Christmas card, but you probably are going to end up getting it after Christmas with the mail nowadays. Oh, got another one. It's the big guy, Santa Claus. Happy holidays. Sandy, sending you the warmest of wishes at this special time of year. Love, Dick and Sandy. Andy A. Bunn. Andy Bunn. Always enjoy your channel, especially when you talk about the old days. Always brings back memories. Wishing you all a happy and healthy New Year. Thank you very, very much. I am planning on having a healthy New Year because I have a plan. I have a plan of attack that I'm going to be using. It's like, right now it's not like, it's like a sleety, snowy mix. So I'm glad I'm going home and I don't have to go anywhere now until Sunday because, or Monday, probably Monday. I have to get our dinner. We're going to have lasagna and I'd like to get the meat in the morning and then have my sauce cooked during the day before I put it. I have an additional expense that I didn't really want for the day after Christmas is my service engine soon light has been on for the last day or two. And I've done everything that I've tried that in the past worked to get the light to go away. Sometimes if your gas cap's not on right or got closed properly, the little door, that'll come on. I tried that, it didn't work. I lifted my hood and closed it, although I've never opened my hood, but I did that. Slammed my trunk shut, opened and closed all my doors really tight. Checked all the air on my tires. Looked at my thing, I don't need an oil change. So I made an appointment to bring my car in the day after Christmas. So hopefully it won't cost an arm and a leg. My car is 14 years old, but it's only got 88,000 miles on it, so I don't think it should be needing too much service. And my mechanical man passed away. I like going to him because he was always very honest. But he recommended this new shop. It was a friend of his, and he had told all of his customers that he was a very reliable mechanic, and that was the mechanic to go to. So I'm taking Mark at his word because this is who he recommended. So that's where I'm going to go. Okay, do you see me? I don't think so. There, okay, you do. All right. It's a bad corner. I had a nice lunch with Kathy. We had a really nice lunch. And oh my gosh, this is. Oh, okay. I was thinking this guy's in the wrong lane. He's in the lane to get hit. I guess all these other people are going straight, hopefully, because that's where I'm going. I'm going into this left-hand lane because this is a long-ass light. I don't want to get hit, but I want to make sure I get through the light. Okay. It's a bad corner. Anyway, I watched last night. My daughter Christy said that her friend told her that this was a good movie. That she read the book, but she liked the book, but she said the book was disturbing, so she didn't want to watch the movie. It was called The End of Us on Netflix. It was the end of me because I only watched maybe 20 minutes of it, and I did not like it at all. It was just jumping around too much, and I didn't find the actors that they had. They were unknown people that I didn't know. They weren't convincing in their roles as far as I was concerned. So I stopped watching that. And then I watched an old movie, to me old movie, it was 2009, Couples Retreat with Vince Vaughn and Jason Bateman and Jon Favreau. A couple other people I would know, but I don't know their names. It was cute. It was just okay. It was just cute. So today, Jim and I are going to catch up on. We taped Ghosts from last night, their holiday special. We're going to watch that, and then Elsbeth, which we like Elsbeth, which is kind of like Columbo. We're going to watch that, and then on Netflix, there's a movie with Kerry Washington, the 848 or the 878, or I'll put it right here what it is because I don't remember the exact title of it. But it's about all these black women that were in the army during World War II, and they were assigned to go over to Europe to try to get the mail back in order. And the reason that they sent them was because I guess the mail was so backlogged and they couldn't get people their mail, and some of the soldiers hadn't got their mail like in 2 or 3 years. And so they sent them there because they knew they'd fail. And don't send a woman on a job and think they're going to fail. We're dedicated. We're going to get stuff done. We can handle a lot of stuff. Anyway, so then they went and they got everything all situated. So I want to watch that. And then juror number 2 is on Max with Clint Eastwood did that, where one of the jurors actually committed the crime, and he's deciding if the guy that is on trial for it should be found guilty or not. So I'm going to watch that. And this is what I hate about my neighborhood, is this is the only way for me to get home. This is the only way. And it's like a parking lot. They're cleaning up the sewers, and so they have the one lane blocked. And then the one guy is trying to turn left, but he's not in the left-hand lane. He's between the 2 lanes. Okay, learn how to drive. I know, Sandy. Calm down. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Anyway, I had a nice lunch with Kathy. My biggest complaint, which I complained about in the place there, is they take the carry-out orders and the takeaway orders and the people that do the drive-through faster than the people that are actually there. I think that they should have one person just dedicated to the people that are actually in the office, or in the restaurant rather, and do their orders. Because all of the DoorDash people came in and they go, oh, wait a minute, let me pull your ticket. And then they'd look out of the thing. Because you could see there's a chart that tells you where you are in line. And people underneath me were going a hop ahead of me, and then they were picking up their carry-out orders to leave because they did DoorDash. No, not a good system. If I can just make it to the light, it's not a shortcut, but it's a way to get home quicker, rather than wait for all of this traffic. There must be an accident though, because this is very unusual to be this bad. The roads are kind of slick, and people aren't slowing down. Well, they're slowing down now because we have no choice. This is the only way. You can only go this speed limit, otherwise you're going to ram into the guy in front of you. But it's like a sleety rain, so it's slippery. People are not paying attention to the roads. And I probably should have been in the other lane. I probably could have got up to the light, and I could have took a different way, which is sometimes, am I the only one? Sometimes I'd rather go the longer way and be moving than stuck in. Which way would you rather do? Would you rather be stuck in traffic, but it's the shorter way to go, or go the long way around? Takes you a little bit longer to get there, but you're moving. I would take at least I'm moving route. I want to be moving. That's what I would have done. See, he's from Michigan. He gave me a little wave because I let him in. He was pulling up from not the hospital, the emergency care center over here. Oh, there must be an accident in the other one because everybody's trying to get over into this lane. Therein lies the rub. And I know they say it's called a zipper. I don't like the zipper. If I'm in this lane and I'm working my way up there, why should I let you in because you zipped up ahead of me and just skipped into the line? That's just my thought. The light wasn't so far up there, I would be going ahead of all these people. But my luck, I'd get a ticket. Hmm. See if this guy does it, then I'm going to do it too. Oh, he's just turning around. He says, I've had it with this lane. So y'all done with your Christmas shopping? I know I'm done. Hopefully Danny's golf balls get delivered today, and then I am done. I got one more gift to wrap. Jim's gift came yesterday. So I just got to wrap that, and like I got Danny's golf balls coming today. Wrap that, and then I'll be done. I have to do my video. Here we go. Getting past the clog up. They're, like I said, they're cleaning the sewers out. And now we're freewheeling now. We're on our way. Mary's doing well. I called her last night. She was going to have somebody come into her house, and because now she's back wanting to move back home. You can't keep track of the girl. I just can't. She keeps changing her mind left and right. But she was going to have some flooring put in, and so then the guy pulled up her carpeting. Her house was originally built in 1965, and it has all hardwood floors. And when they pulled the carpet up, the floors are in beautiful shape. It just needs like a coat of varnish on it. So the guy says, you'd be silly to be putting anything over that. So now she's just looking for somebody to pull up the carpet. And then she's got a small house. It's a smaller living room with a smaller kitchen, a bathroom, and 2 bedrooms, and like a little tiny little hallway. And somebody wanted $4,000 to wash her walls and paint, which I thought, I don't know, Jim always does our painting, so I don't know. Is that a good price? $4,000? That seems kind of high to me. I don't know. Nowadays, who's to know? I know that it must be high because when Jimmy painted his house, Jimmy hates to paint. Oh, he hates it with a passion. Rather than pay somebody, he painted his house himself because he said he didn't want to pay that. So I guess that's probably a good price. I don't know. Who's to know? But when I watch other people's videos, I always am in awe of them, how they can just sit and talk so naturally. I think I look like I'm straining to find something to talk about. But like when I watch like Edie or Terry or Valerie, even Mary Fran, I mean, and Kim, especially Kim, she just talks to you like, you're sitting right next to each other. I don't feel like I do that. I feel like I struggle, as they say in my family. But I do like talking with you guys. And I do like boring you. I really do think sometimes I'm a very boring person. I try not to be, but I think I am for the most part. But I think I'm fun in the same sense. Not to brag, but I do think when I see you like in person, we're fun. But I don't know. Oh, I know. Now I remember. We're almost home, and I remember what I was going to talk to you about before I open up my cards. I have decided definitely to go. Not even like 90-10. I'm going to try my very best to go like 95-5. A new diet plan. I've been looking on Facebook. I've seen these different things which I've shared so that they would be on my channel, so I didn't have to go look for them later on. But I found some exercises for my balance. I'm definitely going to lose some weight because I know that the weight issues are keeping me from moving quicker. And especially my balance issues are keeping me from moving quicker. So I'm planning on going to the gym 3 days a week, starting in January. I know, why wait till January? But, we all know, be honest with yourself is the first step. You have to be honest with yourself. And if I say to myself that I'm going to start like the day after Christmas, I know I'm not, because New Year's coming and all that good stuff. So I'm going to say on January 1st, because I don't do anything on January 1st anyhow, that I am starting my plan. I know it's the middle of the week. I don't really care. But I'm going to do exactly what I need to do to get my balance back, my mobility back, because I am feeling like an old woman. And what gave me that feeling was when we were at the basketball game yesterday. We were up in the bleachers. We got there a little bit later because we stopped my brother's present off. And so we had to climb up the stairs to go up a little bit higher. I was in awe of all these kids up and down, running up and down the steps like it was nothing. And I'm struggling, holding on. Before, like when I was younger, they never had the little handles in the aisleway for you to hold on to, but nowadays they do. I don't know how like our grandparents, how they survived. Like they didn't have handicap ramps. They had to trudge up the stairs to get wherever they were going. They just, they didn't have any help with that. When they went in the bleachers, they were just out of luck. But anyway, I was having a hard time pulling myself up out of the seat just to stand up. So Danny and Jim had to help me, which was embarrassing enough because I had too much weight to lift was the main reason. And then I was afraid to go down the stairs because I was afraid I was going to fall. And so then Danny was holding me, helping me down the steps. And the look on his face was like the first time he's realized that his mother is old. I'm 74. That's not really old, but it's old. Like if you're in your 40s, 70s is old. But it was the first time he ever looked at me like, oh my God, my mother's getting old. And I didn't like the look. And I don't think he realized that he gave me the look. But I'm glad he gave me the look because it really made something snap inside my brain like, yeah, you're getting old. And you're acting like you're old. And you're moving like you're old. And we don't need to be doing that. So I had my realization on Vlogmas Day 20 that I need to be more vigilant about my activity and my diet. And that's my New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution that I'm already making already early. But we are going to have a collab video of our goals coming up in January. Like I think it's New Year's Eve. I think we're putting it up. Maybe it's New Year's Day. It's somewhere around there. But anyway, tomorrow morning we have a cozy drink collab going up at 9 o'clock. And then on Sunday we have our charcuterie board going up at 9 o'clock. And then that'll be it. So happy Vlogmas Day 20. Let's talk again tomorrow.